What is going on, folks? Welcome to another live stream of Avian Man. And sorry for the delay. We got some trouble with setting up the sim. We had the sim ready and running, and then came back to grab a. After I grabbed a cup of water, I just realized the sim crashed. I was like, "Huh? How come?" Then I tried again. It kept crashing. I don't know what happened, but the second message was ran out of virtual memory. I'm like, virtually impossible, but it's okay. Fly guy, welcome aboard. Yes, Carmen. Should be. Yeah, I know we should be flying to a different place. I did not find delivery for this. I wanted to fly the IXEG because again, I hadn't flown this plane, and I really wanted to. J boy, welcome aboard. Thank you for subscribing. I really wanted to do something with the IXEG. Carmen, I mean, Caribbean islands. In the Caribbean, I guess we can fly. They fly to Kingston anyways, but I don't have the scenery for the other one. I know there's a freeway for is that Georgetown, I believe. Well, it's Cayman Island, but I saw it too late and I was like, never mind. It's okay. But let me see who else is in the chat. Ghost Rider 115, welcome aboard. Let me see. Chief Sim Pilot, thank you for your suggestion. I probably will have to update the Gizmo. And Alessandro Chiappa, benvenuto a bordo, welcome aboard. Captain Gio, Omari Rowe, Colombo Controller, what do we have here? Unrealistic ops, unfortunately, today, because a lot of people will call me out on that, and I do understand. Next Gen, welcome aboard. J-Boy, welcome aboard, welcome to the chat. Let me see who else we got here. That's page memory, yeah, I guess. I'm not sure what that meant. Mo Charlie, welcome aboard. Ciao, benvenuto a bordo. Yeah, who cares? They fly exactly. They do fly anyways to Kingston, so we're gonna be flying to Kingston anyways. Not a big problem. Hope everyone is doing fantastic. And again, make sure you smash down the like and subscribe button, especially if you're new to the channel. We are in beautiful Miami, Kilo Mike India Alpha, in the southern part of Florida, not the tip, because we got Key West for this. This is I believe the runway 26 payway scenery. That's pretty good. It's a bit bland, I think, in texture. It looks all a main gray mass over here. To be honest, doesn't give me But I mean, I've been to the Miami International a couple times, a few times actually. Every time we fly to Italy. From here, we actually fly out of Miami, and it is kind of a boring looking airport, not gonna lie. But we got a couple static aircraft. I'm connected to Swift, not sure if that's working, because I got a message saying my bus was different than whatever, but it's okay. Also, the spawning spawn is very, very, very close to the building, but it's okay. Cayman Airways livery, Victor Papa Charlie Alpha Yankee. And a beautiful livery, to be honest. And here you go, the Cayman. And we have we don't have the weather set. Let me set up the weather. But that's since we're already running unrealistic ops, I guess at this point we should run. Oh, you're gonna hear thunderstorms in a second from active sky. There we go. Let me know if it gets too loud. Still working on some of the setups. There we go. The weather has changed. I was expecting that. I'm gonna add the flight plan here quickly. Yeah, I dropped from 70 FPS to still 70, around 78 over here, 68. Let me see departure. I'm gonna add the flight plan on active sky so we get a better representation of the weather, and we're flying to Kingston, which is MKJP, I believe, right? MKJP at the MKJP. It's Kingston MKJP. I believe so. I completely forgot. MKJP. Well, if we're not going to Kingston, we're going to the other one. Flight level, we're going to be flying to an altitude of, let me double check here. How do I get the load sheet? No. How do I get this page? Airport charts, radio frequency, weather details, the airport departure. Oh, this whole new thing of it's kind of like Sim Toolkit Pro. I haven't used that in a while, so okay, I see it now. And we got the load sheet over here. Oh, looking at flight plan here. Try to see so we can set the weather correctly en route, especially. Oh, it's this easy. We can just go to climb over here. 350. My bad. 355 or 350 would be added right a second here. Not this guy. 35,000 feet. There you go. And I'll select direct GPS basically. There we go. The weather should change in a second. Alright, let's come back to us now and let's jump inside the cockpit. Got the pre-flights done. We do have we need to put this on nav, and there you go. It's fast. 2 minutes only to go. Bring up a little bit of the lights. Let's see. Lights. We're gonna get these. We are on ground power unit. That's fantastic. Panel. Okay. Some of these lights are quite bland, I would say. There's another knob here, but we'll bring it over here. It's a little bit dead, not gonna lie. Why is this so slow to move? Okay. Well, let's turn on the EFB, and then we're gonna go ahead to FMC and pause it in it, and we're gonna go set to Kilo Mike India Alpha, that is Miami. We are Fox 3. I don't know if that works, but we'll add it. We go, yeah. And then go to second page. We get the GPS. Left is already active over here. Put in the positions here, and here we go, Miami to MKJP. Let me bring the chat again up. I can't see the chat. Are you using volumetric clouds? No, unfortunately. I decided to get away from to get those things. Like I still have X Enviro. I need to test it out. Because now that I'm getting like 80 FPS over here, I don't know if you can see it. I mean, like, okay, that should work. I might hope. I mean, I hope so. So MK Mike Kilo Juliet Papa Juliet and Papa is here. Pull tool not on airway. Okay, great. So already we'll have to check that. Flight number, we are Cayman 589. Activate route. Now we're gonna check the route now for a second here, and we will compare that to what SimBrief give us. So SimBrief route is okay. So Eons is over here. Airway Alpha 509 to Ursus. Then Uniform Papa 406. Let's try Uniform Papa 406. Oh, it's Putul. Okay, let's do that. Well, the flight plan got screwed on the transfer, the data link, I guess. There's no Ursus here. There's Ursus 509, but then Putul. Here we go. Let's add Putul, and then Uniform Papa 406. That's how we want it there. Not Ursus, not. Okay, so it's saying Ursus not a Uniform Papa 406. What that's supposed to mean? Let me double check on the flight plan here. Oh, it's not. Oh, well, it's okay. We can. It's a direct. There's no other flight waypoints anyway. So let's cancel that. We don't need that. Pull tool direct to SIA. I'm gonna delete the. We're gonna SIA. Put it over here. And then Kembo, and we have Kembo. And then we have we have the arrival. Okay. Okay. Activate the flight plan. Now, we're expecting runway 9 for departure, and we'll see that now in a second. And in the meantime, we'll continue with the weight and balance. I want to do the weight and balance. Okay. So for weight and balance, we can go through here. I am running 1080p now. I have a 4K monitor, but I realize it's just too small to see all the little details. Preferences. I think it's going to be ground here. Refuel, and then let's read some of the chat. I just saw sub 340 IBC always going to Kingston. Oh yeah, but we're gonna be flying the sub 340 hopefully soon. Join for a flight in West Asia. I'm controlling West Asia FSS. Okay, well not now though. I'm going to work later. We'll probably definitely do it though. Refuel. So let's see how much fuel we need to carry on for today's flight. Dispatch said that we need, let me see, block fuel. It's 13,804. We are talking though in it's tons. Let's see. Preferences. Weight's not in kilogram because we're using pounds at this point. Okay, let's do that again. Ground services. There you go. So 13.8. So let's add that. Let's say 14. We can do 13. Well, let's do 14. 14. There you go. Realistic. Yeah, let's do realistic. Zero fuel weight. So we're looking at a zero fuel weight of. Go to the page. 90.7. Let's go back here. 90.7. Gross weight of, okay, let me see, 100. Wow, specific, like, perfect. 100. And that's it, I guess, right? I don't have to press anything else. So that side is done. Let's go and continue inside the cockpit. I took this bird in from New York to Cayman. It was a treat. I bet it was. Okay, so let's have a look at the weather quickly too. Let's get the Miami charts. Okay. 9. Okay. 9. Let's get the airport charts first, which is gonna be. Let me see. Where is it? It's the airport. There you go. That one. I lost it. Okay, this is where we are. Runway 9er. It's damn. Well, we can't. Do we need the we don't need the whole runway though. Let's see the weather again. Let's get the weather out here. Meter. There you go. I think it was updated not too long ago. That's as far as I remember, not too long ago. Don't know the exact date. So okay, so it's actually 12 freaking knots. But it's down the runway. We should be able to take off from Tango 4. Let me see if we have this place. So that's I'm thinking now. Remove from here. So let's remove. Okay. I'm just doing a little math in my head. That's 500 feet. It's 1,000. 1,500. Yeah, that's 3,000. So that then to the 6,000. That's quite a bit less. It becomes, let's bring it to 9,000. I mean, we are able to do Tango 4, which is going to be a 9,000 foot runway at this point. Yeah, 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 9,000. Yeah, we all over here. That's almost like a 9,000 foot runway. Okay, well, we good. Hell no, we're not doing. We're not going all the way down there. Departure now. Um, our flight plan dispatch said that we were planning for runway 9, and that's what we get. And the Eons 2 departure, which is this one, it's an RNAV departure. And let's have a quick look at it. Eons, there we go. That's gonna be here, and we're gonna go to Virginia Key, which is a VOR, and then looks like Dickey, Shula, and Eons. We do have initial climb instructions here for runway 8 left and right and 9. Climb 092 to 520. Sorry, 092 degrees to 520 feet. Then right turn to Virginia Key VOR. Then via the vector route to Eons. So that's basically saying follow the RNAV. Maintain 5,000 for the routing or ATC assigned altitude. Expect further clearance if to file altitude between 10 minutes after departure. Okay, top altitude 5,000. We don't have ATC that's gonna say anything probably. Speed restrictions to Turbojet aircraft accelerate to 250 if unable, advise. Okay. 125.5 airport elevation is 9, transition altitude 180. We all know that information. Looking for required minimum takeoff standard. Okay, for runway 9 standard or lower than standard if authorized with minimum obstacle climb at 233. Okay, that's basically to clear the city. Alright, so we briefed the departure. Let's go ahead and finish that. Departure arrival. And it's going to be the runway 9, Eons 2, no transition, execute. For the arrival, we can actually already plan for it. We can already click on it, and then we'll change it in case things get different. Key 03 for runway 30, which is not available there, I guess. Okay, never mind. Let's give me key 03, and then there's a different runway. Oh, we plan for the ILS 2. Fabal, Camo, let me see. We just do this for now. Transition, Camo, there we go. Execute. Have a look at the legs. And I'll change the status over here to the map. Let me see. Now that is right. There you go. That's it. Step, step, step. A little step. See if we have any disc on. There you go. Perfect, actually. I'm gonna go ahead and do some of the. Let me see. Take off. No, performance in it first. I need to put the value in. So we're gonna go ahead and do pre-flight. I bet no. Not this one. Ground services. There we go. Then we're gonna add the gross weight, which is 104. There we go. Now the fuel is it 104.7. Zero fuel weight 90.7. Reserve is 1.3. Cost index is 20. Where is it? Let's keep it. It says 5, but keep it 20. It's fine. 350 is the altitude, and winds average wind is 323.28. 323 at 28 knots. East deviation, top of climb will be minus 46. Minus 46. Execute and 1 limit. We can derate 1. Takeoff, flaps 5. Intersect I don't know how to. I'm not a Boeing pilot. I don't know how to use that, but we're good. Takeoff shift. Actually, it's is it 3,000? Well, we'll figure that out. We'll need to ask someone else. 090 at 12. Fudge. 12. There you go. And that probably have the same. Yep, we're good over here. Flight plan is basically done. We can go ahead and check the chat first of all. Avi, can you do a flight in the IXEG from Pang to PAJN? Oh, is it like Noli Noir or one of those? Alright. We do a couple testing here. We got that one in. We're good. That goes good. We keep that on yet. Not yet. We're gonna turn on the anti-collision light. Alrighty. We're gonna put 250 here. Okay, and runway heading for a bit. And 5,000 feet, which is gonna happen soon. Flight director go on. Flight director goes on. Anti-ice, we don't need anti-ice, we're good. FMC, and gonna keep this one on the progress page. Here we go. Everything else is good. We just need to set the trim for 4.2, which we're gonna be doing that later. 122.8 on the frequency. Squawk 1000. There you go. There you go. That's set. We all good over here. Alright. Are we everyone ready to go? Yes, everyone is ready to go. We're gonna turn on the APU. So to turn on the APU, we're gonna go ahead and press hold until we see EGT low pressure. Here we go. Low pressure. EGT will rise. Alright, EGT is rising. We're just gonna wait for the light to show up blue over here so we can then disconnect the ground power unit. Also, we do need these. Now these are off because we don't have anything in the central tank. We'll also go ahead and disconnect that. APU is on. Let's disconnect ground services. Okay. Also, ground handling. Just hide all. There you go. Okay, and APU so now is on. Open. APU bleed is on. Keep everything is good like this. APU gen. There we go. We have value indication in there. You dumper later on. Quick control check. Okay, they work. This is it extremely low, slow. Not sure why, but it could be because we don't have hydraulics. Yeah, right. It's no hydraulics, so I think that's what it is. We'll do another flight control check in a bit. Alrighty, better pushback. Haven't used that in a while.
Ground to cockpit. Please show me where you want to go.
We want to go here. Actually, this is going to be a rough one. Yes, this is going to be a very rough one. So probably let's do this, and we're not going to be able to start the engines until... Actually, no, that's not going to work. There you go, that's good enough for me. That's funny. That is actually pretty funny. Let's see. Let me get this one to the map I want. This one here. All right. Traffic on. Is it on already? Yep. Are we ready, folks? Are we? Wonder if anyone it's around here. I don't see anyone. Ooh. Big frame drop over there somehow.
Okay, all doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
Alright, beacon lights are on. Also, this one is positioned like this. Everything it's good to start in a few moments once we get. Yeah, okay. So the hydraulics are not on because the electric pumps here are off. We'll turn off the packs. We know we have to start up the engine. 22 already. He's release parking brakes, right? He did say that.
No connected and bypass been inserted. Release parking brake.
Which we did.
Starting discussion.
Okay.
And you may start engine.
A little bit early. NKJP. Double checking that we have everything we need here on. Galley power is off now. We'll turn it on in a bit. Let's see how much clear. Yeah, you don't want to start your engine here. You're just gonna blow all these things off. Geo. Was that Geo there? That's Geo, right? That's Geo's voice. That was Geo. Can anyone check if Geo's in there? Doing his shenanigans somewhere there? Geo. That is you. Oh, we have one plane here on the ground. Too bad the American Airlines shows up as a. I guess start the engines at this point. Oh, started to stutter there.
Operation complete. Set parking brake.
Okay. All right, so we got that. Parking brakes on. Go ahead and start the engines in the meantime.
Stand by.
Oh no, only one. Okay. Alright, so I'm trying to see how to get this thing to go. I put it on wrong side, that's why. Disconnect. Engine number 2. Guys, can you hear the engine? Or not?
So it's disconnected and bypass bin has been removed. Hand signal on the left. We'll see you next time and have a safe flight.
Oh shoot. Engine number 2 on. That sounds like Geo. That definitely sounds like Geo. So he's taxiing onto Echo. Let's get the second engine start. There you go. Okay, we got N2 rotation. Second stage is on. Stage 2. Second stage, I don't know why you call it that. 20. And we're going to give it some juice. There you go. So Miami weather 3019. Okay, go ahead and this one to auto. APU off. In there. That's one. Gen bus 2. Hold on. Let's do this. Wait. Gen 2. Gen 1. Okay, they all have it. APU off. One thing we always forget here, in an Airbus, I forgot, we have to put the flight altitude, and we're flying to 350. That's fine. Okay. Everything is fine over here, good to go. We're gonna set the trim 4.2 on the way there. Remember that. Everything is great. Let me double check. 5000 auto fail. Is it auto fail? Oh no, okay, no, it's good. Double check, keep that on. Alright, probe heat's on. We should turn these ones off because it's overheating. Okay, U dumper on. We're gonna turn on continuous mode, and we're gonna add some of the lights here. Taxi lights on. And let's have a look at the chart. We're gonna be using Echo, Uniform, Tango 4. Miami traffic came in the 589. The Boeing 737-300 will be taxiing to runway 9 Tango 4 using taxiway Echo, Uniform, Tango, and hold short Tango 49. Miami traffic. There we go. Let's give the park brakes off. Oh, which we did. Power. Flaps 5. I had that issue again with the RTO on. There you go. Double check we are on flaps 5. Flaps 5 on. Where did the American Airlines go? Three 019. That's okay over there. Right. That's the movement area over here. Maybe crossing an active runway. Miami traffic came in 589. We'll be crossing runway 30 on uniform.
Approaching 30.
Left and right clear. Yep. We'll have to use a little bit of steering here. Diani, welcome. Is it Diani? Plane details. What do you want to know about the plane? I'm not a Boeing 737 pilot, but you know, I can do my best. What kind of details you want to know, like sim wise or plane, like actual real plane wise? What do you want to know? Oh, is it Explain 11? Yes, yes, it is Explain 11. This is Explain 11. Did I not put it, or I did not put it? I forgot to turn on the lights. I wish there was like a right click option there. Would have been fantastic. Runway 9. That's what we're going to be using. Runway 9. Yeah, I have this tendency. I don't know why. It goes to the... It looks fine over here. Yeah, it's trying to go to the... Once I put the ticks to neutral, it's trying to go to the... See? It's constantly trying to go to the... Oh, yeah, there's something wrong with the wheel. My bad. Sorry for that. It's coming constantly on that side. Oh, I know what to do. Flight controls here. What is dose wheel tiller? Edit response curve. There we go. Sensitivity. Can I do change sensitivity on this? What's that? Yeah, it's constantly going to that side. How do I recalibrate? Okay, and then okay. Why is it not using the other axis? Huh. No. What is this? I don't know why I had to ignore this. Oh, okay. Oh, here we go. That's the why. Let me see. Okay. No, we're good over here. Let's see if it's better. They only want, but I can't purchase it. What do you mean you cannot purchase it? Why you cannot purchase? Every real pilot want to play XP11. What do you fly for? Well, what do you fly? Let me ask the right question, not who you fly for. Duct overheat. That's. Do I need to do something there? That's Tango 1. That's Tango 1 or Tango 4? What is this kind of thing? I think it's Tango 4, the series updated. Miami traffic came in at 589, Boeing 737-300 will be lining up with runway 9er, and after the American Airlines departure will be proceeding on the EN3 departure. Aye, lights on. Magic's happening. Turn lights. This lights off. Strobe lights stayed on.
Approaching 09.
We lost a new subscriber. Who was a new subscriber? I'm sorry. I missed it. I missed the notification. I'm gonna have to check it out.
On runway 09.
Okay. Yeah, a second. Wait till the American Airlines departs. Did he depart yet? I can't see him. I don't want to be crossing into. Let me see. In the meantime, we go back and check. Red Knight Flight Indigo. Okay. Oh, is it Dahani? That's you. Welcome aboard, my friend. Thank you for your subscribe. Oh, you're flying A320s, Airbus. What else? Trying to see where did the other guy go? Where'd you go? Did you leave your tank already? No, it's departing now.
Runway 09. On runway 09.
Okay, Ross, we get it. Lovely. Which departure are you flying, American? Can they hear me? Radio check. You know, maybe the whole time they could not hear me. Roger that, thank you. So he's flying the other one, the Jonesy 2. Let me have a look, in case we don't, so we don't have to. Virginia Keys is still the same. Give him a couple minutes, like a minute. There you go. Now we can go. Just good enough. There you go. Because he's gonna be crossing over me. Jonesy 2. We're going to the same, but that's supposed to be good enough. Alright. Miami traffic came at 589. Be departing runway 9 on the Eons to departure to Virginia Key initial. Miami traffic. I was wondering, is there auto throttle here set? Oh, 4.2. We forgot to do that. Actually, 4.2 is set. Let's see. I wish there was
on runway 09. On runway 09.
Airspeed is alive. Approach view V1 126.8. Positive rate, gear up. Climb mode. VNAV. There you go. Autopilot engaged. Immediate turn at 500 feet. Miami traffic came in 589, departed runway 9, inbound to Virginia Key, VOR on the Eon to departure. Last call. Right over downtown, folks. Watch this. Virtual Aviation, good morning, welcome aboard. Good to see you here on board. Let's see if we can... I feel like some of the buildings are not exact. I can't see the arena. That's the thing. That's Biscayne. You can see the arena. Because the arena is here, but it's not. Ah, you know why? Probably because I have it set to high instead of like extreme or ultra. Right over Miami. Look at that, baby. Probably nighttime would have been beautiful. Valdemar VV, welcome aboard. We're doing a COVID relief flight, that's why. Preetam, welcome aboard. Thank you so much. Are you flying tomorrow? Okay, from is AMD, was that Army Star? I don't know how to say it. To Delhi. Okay, I know Delhi. Alright, double check everything's clean over here. RTO off. Brakes okay. Let's continue with our flight, and at this point we're gonna go to cruise on level 350. You're not supposed to be in school, Valdemar. That's what you, I know. I did acknowledge that today was gonna be an unrealistic op because I could not find. I realized that they were not. I saw a video on YouTube of Cayman Airways flying from Miami to Jamaica to Kingston, but that was not a scheduled flight. That was like a charter flight or COVID relief flight probably, or something, some sort of stuff. But Yeah, because then I checked and it was not. Because I mean, it makes sense. I was also wondering, like, well, Cayman's supposed to fly to the Cayman Island first, and then to the rest of the world, right? Righty. We're passing 10,000 feet. 10,000 feet are gone now. They go ahead and turn these lights up. And off. What else do we have to turn off here? Everything is good over here. Logo lights can come off. I don't understand this duck over here, but we're gonna turn on the window heat on this time because the underground was hot and we did not need that. But I'm trying to figure out what this is. Auto. Let's put it to auto. It makes sense to have everything to auto, right? And look at that bank angle. Bank angle. We forgot to turn on the timer, which we're going to be doing now. There you go. ET. And we are following the procedure over here. Eons to departure. And we're on our way to Jamaica. There we go. Make sure that everything is good. Very well done. Warhawks CM, welcome aboard. Hello, good to see you here. Welcome. And everyone, make sure you smash down the like and subscribe button, especially if you're new to the channel. Very greatly appreciated. Captain Taco, hey, hello. Why hello there? Why hello. Why hello to you too. It's been a while. Indeed, it's been a while. Actually, someone said, you know, if I was running volumetric clouds. Indeed, I am running volumetric clouds. I think this is enhanced, whatever. Enhanced cloudscape, I want to say. Yep, that's what it is. With active sky. That's it. Alright, so we're looking at this top of climb, 65 miles to go for that. Are you Indian? No, I'm not. Do I have an Indian accent? Probably not, right? Hey, Sanja. XP11. I think that is a language that I do not speak. Seems to be either Russian, Belarus, Ukrainian, I don't know. But welcome aboard. Long time no see you. So as you know, it's been a year since I got... Okay, oh great. Mo Charlie. What you were wondering, Mo Charlie? What were you wondering? Oh, also the sounds are so loud, maybe. Is it? Bring the sounds a tad down now that we're in. A little bit better now? Probably. I also realized I need to find a way to stop, let's see. Trying to stop the sound from the monitor a little bit. Because the microphone is picking it up probably. Unless I add a filter. Let's see if I can add a filter to the microphone. How do I do that? I don't know how to do that. Well, we'll see. I think you know. I know. I don't know what he meant. I still use mouse and keyboard, but for my birthday I'm getting the TCA. Okay, so the Trustmaster Airbus pack. And moving to Airbus A321. Okay, that's a jump. What were you flying before? Because I'm done flying with the mouse and I want to move to Airbus. I see. Well, yeah, flying with the mouse it can be very tricky and challenging. That's for sure. We got a few people before that used to fly that. I don't know what happened to a certain streamer. You know who I'm referring to, probably, right? I think Valdemar knows what I'm talking about. And yeah, actually, the winds are pretty good, actually, the way we calculate it, too. We get 10,000, 35,000, okay. Over here, we're good. Try to see. We also need to focus on changing the barometric pressure to 29 and 92. That's great. Yes, exactly, that guy. 2992, 2992. Back to standard pressure. There you go. So that everyone is flying the same altitude, same barometric pressure, was nowhere near the best. I was flying the 737, 738, and the 74. I butter like 2 landings. Oh, you did? Exact one thing, but we don't want to talk about it. All right. Valdemar, are you at school or are you at home? You're supposed to be at school at this time. Pretty sure. Just as I try to reply to a message here. There you go. Alright. I will use the TCA for Boeing since it's really the T1600M about Airbus style. Yeah. I mean, you can use it. I mean, I used I used the Logitech 3D Extreme Pro for a long time, even for Boeing. I did. Sound of this plane is it's sweet. I can agree. I can agree with that. It's sweet. It is a really good aircraft. I haven't seen my monitor reach 90. I haven't seen the sim reach 100 FPS in a long time, especially around Miami. So that's good. There's also no clouds around here, though. Yeah, let me see if I can bring the volume a little bit lower. All right. So we're still in the climb process. We expect to arrive there. Okay, I don't know why the network still shows offline even though we are online. And we saw that we saw people in. We're flying around 270 knots, I believe. Let me double check. Yeah, 269, 270. I'm slowing down a little bit now for the altitude gain in there. We can turn off the fastest seatbelt sign. Sorry, folks. There we go. Keep an eye on the pressure here and everything is good. I do love though these. Now we don't need. Oh, probably need this one on this side for the sun. That's it. Do they reflect anything? No, they don't. Alright, we don't need this anymore. We don't need this anymore unless we're turning back, which will be a very bad day. Let's go ahead and pull some of the informations up already. Look at that. Look at that. It's been a while. So we're going to be doing for checking for the arrival, and it's going to be the Kino 3 with the Kembo arrival transition. My bad. We have to check for the weather though before we do anything. So it's meteor MKJP. Hello? Come on. Come on, bot. Give us. We have virtual. Oh, yeah, virtual class. Okay, I see. Okay, we're not getting the weather from it. Oh, here we go. 330 at 4. Okay. To be honest, any runways looks like crosswind anyways. So 1017, pressure is good. All right, so let's do this. Back. I guess we'll use an ONAV. Let me see the ONAV 30. That's from the other side. Hello, from the other side. VRDME. Basically flying over. We should just go on a visual, right? Should we just go on a visual? Let's do just a visual, probably. Yeah, Kino. I mean, to be honest, with 4 knots at hit, the wind. I mean, I don't know. Let's see. Let me double check. Airport. The VR DME. Okay, JP. Okay. Though, do we need to do VOR DME? Do we need to do the? Let me see. That's the Kimbo arrival. Let's see if I do the other one though. Arrival. Oh, it's just Elser. But these are all for which runway? So which DME you're talking about? So you want to do the VOR DME 30, this one? Oh, fly the runway and then make a turn. Mr. Fly Guy, which approach you want to do? I mean, I was going to go freaking visual, like literally fly to over here and then join a freaking traffic pattern, basically. Okay, so we'll plan for that one. Let's plan that one. Alright, so let's have a look at the legs a little bit. We have a traffic in front of us, which is below us and climbing, it looks like. In the meantime, let's do this. There you go. We go step. That's where I want to get a bit. Step. Kino. Cebu. Oh, there is a flight path discontinuity. So let's bring this one here, bring it over here. Irkum. So I'm trying to understand if it's gonna do this weird thing, where it goes like this and then comes back, or is it gonna go follow the other route? Top of the descent is there. Or whatever that was. Hello. What was that old weird thing going on? Oh, Beefma. That's that's we have to go around. ILS 12, circle to land 30. I mean, that's what I was trying to do too. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. So, we can do set the VOR 115.5. Does this thing has ADF anywhere in the approach? No, we don't need ADF. 115.5, I believe. Let's double check. 15.5 in, and then 115.5. Now we're looking for the course. Final approach course. It's 299 on one. We'll put 299 on this guy here, and we can do the reciprocal for the other one. So this is what I do to calculate reciprocal. Okay. So usually you can do one easy way, which is -2 + 2 or +2 - 2. You know, and that's one way. Or you can actually, another very easy way to see what reciprocal is, that it's take this, right? Now you know it's 299, it's almost 300, right? And you draw a virtual line, so you know 299 is right here, okay? So it's gonna be around here. So what is that? There you go. That's exactly what like this. That's probably the most visually the most easy of the system to, you know, track your reciprocal. But I mean, I do the +2 - 2 or -2 + 2 rule. For example, you want to know the reciprocal for 347. All I do is -2 here, and that's 1, and +2 here, and that's 6, and that's 167. So if I look over here, the wind 3-4, so we're looking at 3-4, that's the wind 3-3-3-4. Okay, and it's around 167, is it though? Yeah, 3-3-3-4. Yeah, around 167. 3-4 equals 3-3 3-4 3-5 3-6 3-4-5. Yep. Okay. That's how you do it. That's how I do it. Very easy way to understand. Let me see. So we said we're going to be doing the VOR approach for DME approach. So what we're going to be doing is basically, let me see if we have a more instruction. Each sector, so there is different approaching ways. So if you're coming from the east sector, you have to be at over Mantley VOR at 9,500 feet. If you're coming from the west sector, bro, look at the waypoint saying Ursus. Yeah, I know, I see that. Ursus. Oh, you're sus. You're sus, maybe. Also that way, you can read it that way. South sector 4,600, west sector 6,300. Now we are coming from, there we go. So if we're approaching from Cambo, okay, so we're gonna be approaching it on a radio 303, so 306. Okay, let me see, 126, 123. Let's see. No, that's not what I wanted. Where's the chart? Not this one. So we'd be approaching actually from this sector here, 303. This sector here. So it's gonna be 4,700 when we approach this. 2992. Okay, 4,700. It's gonna be our altitude over the Mantley VOR. Cabbage, hey, welcome aboard. Ursus is a scientific name for a bear. Yep. Ursula is the also the constellation, I believe. How you doing, Cabbage? Good to see you here, by the way. All right, so 4,600. That's gonna be the altitude we wanna be intercepting, even though it says this sector. Hold on. Let's read this very well. 1 and 1. That's 2. Second note. So we need to know that's the minimum sector altitude. But if we're coming from the south sector, west sector. Okay, so if you're coming from the west sector, which is this one over here, the west sector, kind of, yeah, that's the west sector, 6,300. Okay, so we're gonna be the 6,300. Then we're gonna do the turn. Or anyway, not below 4,700. Not below 4,700. Okay, so we have missed approach procedure. Okay, we got 115.5. We got that. All these information we don't need because we do not have ATC available right now. It's asking to stay at Seliv, 1,900 feet, and we know that. The MDA, it's 500 feet. Airport elevation is 18. Runway threshold elevation is 18. Mr. Hi, welcome aboard. How you doing? Are they good? Flight now too. In Microsoft flights to near Vietnam. Oh, you're flying the A320 or a GA? What you flying? Missed approach procedure climb on radial 299, which is this guy here, from the Manly VOR outbound to 1,100 feet, 1,100, and then turn left on heading 141 to Bivma. So we're gonna 1,100 on the 299 radial out of Manly, and we're gonna, once we reach 1,100, we're gonna start turning towards Bivma on a heading of 141, and we fly towards Bivma intersection, climbing to 4,000 and hold. So it's asking to do a hold here. Most probably people will just redirect and do the arc instead of doing the hold. That would be the easiest thing. So, but to get Bivma, you can do either with a GPS point, GPS location, RNAV location on your FMS or G1000, or easily also through your VOR and DME equipment. So for example, here we know it's on radial 188 from Manly. How do we know that we are over Bivma? Well, it's on the 188 DME on a radial 188 15 nautical miles from the Manly VOR, and you can see it over here. Then from there, there's going to be literally, this is like a 15 DME arc that's going to take you back into Omtic, and then you're going to start your approach again. Oh man, that's nice. Send us some pictures. By the way, talking about pictures, the Simwings website is looking for new pictures. We got a new website running in a few moments, in a few days, and we're looking for new pictures. And if you want to be, if you want to have one of your pictures selected to the, for the website, we'll put your credit on. We'll put your name on it too. Go to the Discord channel for Simwings, and there is also Simwing Virtual Airline channel. You can post it anywhere, to be honest. In those two channels, we'll be still looking at it, and we'll select the best picture. We'll text you if you get selected, and we'll tell you, hey, we're gonna use your picture. Congratulations, and we'll add it to our website. Now, the website will require basically only Simwings liveries, which we do have for Microsoft and XP11. If we want to check them out, just type Simwings on the Explain.org forums, or even on if you go to the website of the virtual airline, you'll be able to download those once you register. So go ahead. All of a sudden, he's gone ASMR mode. Who? Me? I don't go ASMR mode. I don't do that. ASMR is not for me. Just kidding. Alright, can we go back into the other mode I want? This is the mode I like. Here we go. So we still have a traffic at same altitude parallel to us. I don't know if you have, if we have. No, this is not ortho for this area. I lost some of the ortho thing. Yeah, yeah. That's something you can do. We have a Simwings livery for the A320 Neo. We have a Simwings livery for I believe the 787. There's a couple other aircraft, GA aircrafts too. For Microsoft, we do have a whole bunch of liveries for the for X-Plane. We're testing now the Saab 340 livery that Connor Morse is kindly provided to Simwings. We're testing that one out. Actually, I have to test that one out today probably, but let's have a look. It looks like we are slowly getting closer to our destination. Top of descent is not too far out. I believe top of descent 263 miles, so 1528 Zulu. I have a clock over here, 1528. It's in a few minutes. We're doing pretty good on the speed. We're doing a ground speed of 448, so we do have a little bit of tailwind that is helping us. So that's always a good thing. So I was like, oh, should I run in 4K again? And I was like, do I prefer, like, do I want to, I mean, do I want a sim that runs smooth, or do I want a sim that looks good but totally sucks, you know? I'll say, yeah, I'll just run it on 1080p, which still looks great, in my opinion. It's the New York area that I don't want to fly into. Every time I fly to New York, I'm just like, yeah, I know, the bad juju, scenery, reloading time taking forever, and yeah, landing on a blue patch of nothing. Remember that last time we flew the 7.6? I think it was the 7.6, yeah. Yeah, the 733 actually is a very good aircraft. I do love it. I do enjoy flying this plane. You know, it's very well detailed. Sounds great. You know, another aircraft that kind of reminds me a little bit of this, as in like how much time the developers spent on the plane. It's the Rotate MD-80. Except for the Rotate MD-80 takes too much effort, too much energy to fly it. I want to fly it again. But it just it's just a lot. Look, I'm getting 100 FPS right now over here. Like 9900, I can see. Let's have a look at what we at now. So we are flying over Cuba. I believe Havana is not far from here. To give us a bit north, a little bit to that side, probably Havana. Havana, half of my heart is in Havana. You guys remember that song? Yeah, not good at singing. Alright, so I'm thinking about next flights. What's gonna be the next flight? We might go back to Microsoft just to, you know, spice it up things, you know, having to deal with ENOP, FMCs, VNAV going all over the place. It's kind of fun every once in a while. Think you're doing a flight on Microsoft, coming up with a route. We'll see what. Probably going to be a GA flight, so we don't have to deal with all that shenanigans though. In the meantime, folks, we are announcing that we will be reopening the SimWings application soon. So if you guys want to check it out, make sure you join the Discord channel. That's where you will get all the news about this about SimWings applications. But we will give you an update soon when it's gonna be, and it's gonna be fantastic because we're planning a nice major event for the reopening. So there's gonna be a lot of people. There's gonna be very good names, a lot of surprises. So keep an eye. You can keep an eye on about SimWings also in our chat and in our Discord and on the YouTube channel, on the post sections, and on my social media platform too. We'll let you guys know when we'll be reopening exactly, but we are in the process of restarting applications again for SimWings. And if you guys don't know what SimWings is and what they do, what we do, please go ahead and check us out at www.simwingsupport.org. You can find the link in the description down below. That's what it was, the shenanigans, of course. Of course we did shenanigans. Aviator, welcome aboard. Can you please give some tips about speed, energy management? I mean, approach speed control. Flap users sometimes slow down and put flaps early, sometimes late. Thank you. Yes, of course. Okay. Do you have some tips like decelerate to 170 knots, 15 miles, etc.? Okay, so I don't know why you want to slow down that much 15 miles out. You don't want to be that far out, 15 miles out. Consider this. If you want to... So speed and energy management. So you have two factors when you're flying a plane, no matter what you're flying. It could be a turboprop, it could be a jetliner, anything. Okay. You on an approach to have you need to have a stable approach. Okay. But sometimes you might feel yourself a little bit high. Okay. Sometimes you might feel a bit too low. Sometimes you might feel you are too fast or too slow. So there's two things that you have to remember. All right, and the main thing you have to understand is whenever you're on approach, it is, power. Not for speed. A lot of people think, okay, power because I need to adjust the speed. No, power, it's for altitude. Then pitch for airspeed. Every time we fly the plane, you remember the most important rule is also pitch for airspeed. Pitch is very important because it's there's a direct correlation between pitch and airspeed. A lot of people associate the move of the yoke to your attitude, which is correct, but not always to your altitude. So your altitude changes based on the power settings you give them. You give more juice, the plane will be keen to fly a little bit higher. It will tend to fly a little bit higher. If you cut that power, the plane will have a vertical speed, negative vertical speed that is much greater. So you wanna when you're on an approach, remember, pitch for airspeed, power for altitude. So whenever you feel like you're a bit too high, a lot of people, the big mistake they do, it's first thing is push the nose down. No, first thing is cut that power. Let the plane start sinking a little bit at a faster rate. Then yes, you want to adjust a little. Again, why you want to adjust the pitch? You want to adjust the pitch because you don't want to be overspeeding. You don't want to be too fast because you cut the power and sometimes the plane tends to nosedive a little bit, and you want to control that nosedive with adjusting the pitch. While you're doing that, when you adjust the pitch with the nose, you're also adjusting the speed. You don't want the speed to increase too much. Now, if you're flying, it doesn't matter nose up or down. Just give it a little power and descend. High power will climb. Yeah, exactly. Do you have tips like decelerate to 170 knots? This is I read that message. Kevin says IXEG is just a masterpiece. Yes, I agree. Yeah, like that's the main rule on approach. That's how you that's probably the most important power management skill that you need to learn on an approach. Regarding putting flaps, so flaps will help you to cut that airspeed. It will definitely help, but with that you're also increasing the drag. So you want to pay attention. You don't want to put too much flaps too way early, because then you will stuck on that speed range for a long time. You don't want to do that. So the first notch flaps, and then when you start putting the last three, that changes quite a bit. Like when the speed starts cutting off, the gear, when you lower the gear, that will cut your speed. So if you're 15 miles out, I mean, keep your normal speed. I mean, 15 miles out is quite a bit it's not quite a bit, but for an approach, that's way far out. You start to think about approach configuration at that point. 15 nautical miles out. Okay, what we're gonna be setting up. Let's bring maybe the speed a little bit down. Let's set up the speed to whatever initial approach speed we want. So that when we start the approach at the initial approach fix, we'll have a speed that we want to perform a safe and stable approach. So that's what you want to do. So yeah, you start thinking, you do pre-plan before, but you don't actually act on it. You act a little bit when you get a little bit closer. 15 miles is quite a bit. So there's people who come in like 5, 6, 7 miles out, 230 knots, and then they start dropping everything. I mean, especially MD-80 pilots. You can drop flaps 1 at 250 knots, I believe. So, and again, you will see your flaps will definitely help you decrease that speed very fast and very quick. But at the same time, you need to check what speed can you deploy the flap. You can't just drop the flap at 300 knots, because at that point, if you do that, you will see your flap completely detaching from the rest of the plane and just like, bye, gonna see it. A problem about speed control is when there is no ATC or chart for speed information. So, do you know the basic calculation for descent rate? Let me ask you that, because that will help you. It will help you with the calculation. That's kind of like you just need to understand that your descent path, usually it's a 3-degree descent path. So let me read. Yeah, the thumb rule, exactly. That I think it was something like 3 times. Yeah, that's the kind of like what you want to have. So again, that gives you a standard descent path, and that's what you kind of want to have too. Let me see, where is my top of descent path? We're talking about descent path. I know we're kind of getting close too. Top of descent is over there. I don't know if I trust that, but that's it. Okay, so I mean, follow to that top of the descent, and that's it. So when you know that at below 10,000 feet you have to be at 250 knots, like below 250 knots. Depends on the aircraft you're flying and the energy you're bringing. Okay, so turboprops are very much easy, like to deal with energy and power management. The good thing about turboprops, if you want power now, you get power now. If you don't want power now, you don't get power now. Turbojets it's kind of running behind. You give them prop, you give them power. It takes some bit of time to slow down. There's a lot of energy involved. There's a lot of burning. Same thing when you reduce the power. When you start reducing it, there's a lot of energy you're reducing, and it's gonna take a little bit of time to slow that, to dissipate that energy. In turboprops, it's literally very basic: grab the air and push it, grab the air and push it, and it's not much. It's not crazy. It's easier to manage, I believe, with turboprops or props in general, like even like normal propeller aircraft, Cessna 172, Piper Seminoles, or whatever. The moment, especially on the turboprops and any other propeller aircraft, the moment you cut the power, the plane will start sinking. It just sinks, goes down. It's not like a turbojet. It takes a little bit. Someone typed me this when I asked the same question. Put the runway into the fixed page, then place 15.5.3 on LSK. Yes, you can do the ring. You can do the ring and start to flop up. Speed 210. Use your speed brake to assist. Once you're between 5 nautical miles ring, consider flaps 5. Slow to 170 until 5 nautical miles. Yeah, I mean, you don't want to be 15 nautical miles at 170 knots. That's my opinion. You don't want to be that kind of guy. In real life, if you are flying in a very busy airspace and you're 15 nautical miles doing 170 knots, they will tell you break off the approach clearance, cancel. They will re-vector you around because you're slowing down the whole team behind you. You don't want to do that on any of the FNOs, neither on VATSIM. Some people put the last notch of flap literally like not even like 40 seconds before landing. That's how you do it. Like, you can manage the speed that way. You want to be in a range of speed where you can drop the flap. Once you drop the flap, the speed will go down very quick. So what's the range for the 7.3? You just read the placard over here. You see the placard here, and those are the limits you want to be, going for. So it says flap 1, 230 knots. Flaps 2, 230. So flaps 5, it's 225 knots. So you want to be below that 225 knots to drop that flap. And if you're flying, you can easily drop to 225 knots without a big deal. That's not a big deal. It's always below those numbers that you can't, but you can get to flaps 5 speed limit. So once you hit 225, you drop that first notch of flap, and you can do that 6-7 miles out. That's how you can do it. You don't need to do 15 nautical miles. First of all, your company will be mad at you because you'll be like freaking dragging the plane for at least 7 miles in the sky. That's what you're doing. I mean, you're putting so much drag with your notch of flaps, and you're dragging it. Your fuel consumption will go crazy high. That's not what you want to do. Company will not be happy, and and then you remember you can extend. Look at this. So this is operating. So that means you can extend the landing gear at 270 knots. 270 knots, you extend it. Mach 0.82. You can retract it at the slower speed because the mechanism works in a different way, so you need a slower speed to retract it. But you can extend at 270 knots. You can fly with an extended landing gear for 320 until to a speed to 320 knots. Which, I mean, if you do that, you probably have some trouble, or you might have to cool down the brakes. It could be that too, or something. But 270 knots. Let's say. You somehow want to bring the speed down and you cannot. You don't even need to put some of the notch of flaps, so you can put the landing gear down first. That will slow down the hell out of the plane. That landing gear will definitely do that. Ontario Mango 250 until 4 DME. I mean, some countries do that. Captain Spitfire, hello, welcome aboard. How you doing? Good to see you here, Captain Spitfire, my dear friend. Make sure everyone smash down the like and subscribe button, especially if you're new to the channel. Very greatly appreciated. We are slowly getting closer to our top of descent, by the way. Let me see. Still trying to understand why is there C on my top of descent. I thought it would be too late for that. We're just leaving Cuban airspace there, so in a bit. Let's have a look at the cabin, by the way. All right, sure. Shall we have a look at the cabin? We've seen it last time too, but always nice to see it again. Very small cabin, to be honest. I mean, it is a basic aircraft. If you look at inside the cabin, it's not like highly detailed or anything. But the cockpit, that's so. This is basically when it changes. Like from here to there, it's like night and day. I mean, it's not bad. I've seen worse cabins, to be honest. The sounds on these planes are amazing, not gonna lie. Best sounds ever. Should you look over here? Do not walk outside this area. Yeah, you don't want to be outside at all in that area now. It's 1,000 feet. It is indeed. Captain Spitfire, how's the website going? I know, shh, don't say that. It could be Condor. It could be Condor. Look at the restrooms here. Oh, no. You don't want to go to a restroom today. Kind of like facing each other. Awkwardness when you get out the bathroom, both of you at the same time. What's Ayush seat? Valdemar, we need to find Ayush's seat. Oh, that's, you just get the row. Fly guy Lufthansa from Miami to Kingston. Hashtag realism. Not good. Ayush. Damn. As those are teletext or whatever they use, the old headset that no one uses anymore. Quick downing mask. The observer seat oxygen used is limited to 15 minutes. After 15 minutes, you're dead, brother. At the same time, why you be flying for more than 15 minutes to a cruising altitude like that? Ayush, it's in the toilet. Alright, let me see. Wonder if these work actually. No, they don't. But quick donning mask. There you go. Got flashlight in here. I mean, the cabin is very well done. Wish some people will actually make these panel available. I would love to fly, you know, MEL type of list. You know, if you know what MEL is the minimum equipment list. So you can say you can fly the plane as long as the equipment it's not in, you know, it's the minimum equipment list. It's a book that contains all the items you need and you don't need to fly with, like for regulation, for the FAA at least. And you know, and let's say you have ENOP I don't know, ENOP bathroom, actually ENOP restroom, believe me or not, is it's not in the MEL. Like, the restrooms are a must if you're carrying passengers. I'm pretty sure. Like, you cannot not have restroom working. But you can have, for example, some of the strobe lights off or whatever. You know, that can happen. Yeah, the minimum equipment list. And aviation's going well. That's beautiful. Fly guy, do we put are we also reading the, not reading, but are we also getting what is it called, the screenshots for the screenshot competition? Is it only on the virtual airline Discord, or is it also in our? I didn't see that. We can't have that shit on their pants. No, we cannot. But don't worry, there's Ayush that will help you with that. I know, right? Fly Guy, it's actually explain MEL, 2 working engine and a good PC. I don't know, sometimes that's not even reliable. I think MEL for explain is like what's the aircraft? Peter Egger is like land the plane immediately. Peter Egger aircraft just shut the PC. That's it. I still didn't buy the A380 from Peter Egger. Oh yeah. I don't smoke, so I don't. It doesn't matter to me. That's on the V. Yeah, it's on the VA Discord. But is it also on the other? I put it on the other Discord, right? On our own Discord, like not own Discord. How you say the Simwig's main Discord? They're both main, but alright. Top of the 70s and 84 miles. I wonder if I can put the rings in this thing. Can you guys do the ring in here? Yes. That's a good song. That was a good song. I'm not gonna repeat it, but should the cockpit doors be closed at all time during cruise? As the first officer, he needed to let some air out. He did something very bad, and that went against. There was smokes in the cockpit. That's why. All right, so let me see if we can do this. 15 nautical miles. Definitely can do a 15 DME arc here. So how we do that? MLY 15, I guess, right? MLY. How does this thing works? Fix. So we want to know. Oh, radio. Okay. Let me see. Can I do like a 15 nautical miles here? Let's see if it gets that. Yeah, there's a 15 nautical miles ring. Let me double check, cause oh my god, I can't open Discord. Why you cannot let me open Discord? I can't open Discord. I'll open it again now. So we just need 15 nautical miles. That's the DME arc. That's it. We can put a 5 nautical miles too, but that's it. Let's see. 5. There you go. So we got a 15 and a 5. Oh, is that how you put it? I didn't know. I don't know why I cannot open Discord. It's interesting. Like it's opening, but somewhere else. I can't see it on the screen. Well, I can check it on the phone. Just check the phone. Easy peasy there. I get so many messages sometimes. Captain Speedfire, you have to bear with me. Sometimes it's just not easy. Let me see. see messages, Captain Spitfire. Oh, my bad. I didn't see that. He says, okay. Yeah, it's okay if you do that. That's fine. That's fine with me. Yeah, Captain Spitfire, you're good. But to be honest, it's not only. By the way, that's a boring view I gave you. My bad. It's not only Discord. Every time I run the dual monitor setup, I get that issue sometimes. Where I cannot find things. Captain K. Pitterkin, Mr. Captain K. Pitterkin, welcome aboard. Which runway are we landing? We're using 30. We're gonna be doing a VOR DME. Unless Captain K, you tell me that's gonna be a different one. Ah, my pleasure. So Captain K. Pitterkin, talking about Simwings, he is the very, 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 very first Simwings recipient, and he is a very humble guy. He just got, he applied for the Simwings project, and he's been honest, humble, dedicated the time for that project and the application form, and he received a full setup PC with I believe XP11 at that time, and XP Realistic Pro, some other add-ons, plus some of the hardware that he needed for to run the PC. And Captain K is also are you not a air traffic controller like on VATSIM too? ATC now on VATSIM or something? But yeah, no, Captain K. Pitterkin, absolutely fantastic guy. And if you want to be like Captain K. Pitterkin, if you want to know what Simwings does, how we do it, and how you can apply for the Simwings project, and how you can be selected for as a candidate for that and receive a free setup for your flight simulation experience, at home flight simulation experience, just send me a message. You can DM me on Discord. I will send you the information. I will send you the website to where you have to go, which you can find in the link in the description down below. It's called www.simwingsupport.org. We do have a virtual airline too, called Simwings Virtual Airline, of course. We have a whole bunch of bases, a whole bunch of very friendly crew. The mods are amazing, and we're an amazing team. So check us out, www.simwingsupport.org. And Captain K, if you want to put also the website for the Simwings Virtual Airline, or anyone down below, please go ahead and do so. If you want to have fun and be in a friendly environment, check us out. All right. So in the meantime, here we're getting close to the top of descent. One, 2, 0. Ooh. NKGP. Oh, the meter has changed. Uh-oh, that's good. The meter has changed. We have to do that. Forget runway 30 then, folks. We can't do runway 30. That's it. A departure and arrival. Actually, we're gonna have to descend now, probably. VOR RNAV 12. Let's see. Fudge. No, yeah, that's not happening like that. Arrival approach. RNAV 12. Borav Omlad. What the hell is the runway? Okay. Yeah, that's definitely not happening. We're gonna have to do. Do we have Borav on our flight plan? Let me double check. Borav. Ski, no. Let's see. RNAV 12. Where's Stam up? No transition. Can I do no transition? I don't want to do time up, right? Can I do this? And I think we're supposed to descend already. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be descending in a few moments to Kingston. At this point, please return to your seat, fasten your seatbelt, and expect arrival in about 15 minutes. Thank you. Did we broke? Did we? Yeah, we did broke the. Hold on, legs. There might be a discon. Yeah, there's a discon. Yep, here we are. Descend. Descend. Why is it not following the path? Let's have a look. We got distracted that we didn't see the actual weather changed. We're still gonna go for a visual probably at this point. Roger Dodger. Yeah, we're gonna be dodging it. Turkish 1951 is really good crash. Really impressive. Wow, really good crash. I don't know how you can like it and how you can say good crash, but so yes, I'm certified for all airport. Yeah, go ahead. Hop in. Yeah, bomboclat. That's definitely a bomboclat. Vision, hey, good to see you here. Welcome aboard. That would be flops. Okay, let's bring this one to. Oh, now we're going too fast. Let's see if I can catch VNAV. No, VNAV is gone. I don't know. You have to engine separation or severe damage memory items. No, hell no. We're not doing that. Okay, so we're trying to get the VNAV back again. That won't work. I think we lost VNAV. So erase forecast. At 126, we'll have to check the weather, the thing again here, but. Oh, the clouds are in. When all these clouds popped up out of nowhere, literally out of nowhere. Also, these wing lights are on. I don't know why. Might as well do one more. Yeah, sorry for the ad, folks. But again, that's the only way I can make some money to without asking you for donations or anything. Click on those ads. Click on those ads. Just kidding. But you know, it's just a way to for us sometimes to get a couple cents in. Literally, we're talking about cents, but every little bit count. Well, got to go get dinner. Have some nice landing. Speak to you all soon. All right, see you next time. I'll be working after this though, so that's happened when you have volumetric clouds, all that kind of weird trigger stuff. But it's okay. It's a massive cloud formation though. Why is it not going to VNAV anymore? Click on those ads. It's Spec Life. Look who's here. Welcome aboard, Spec Life. How you doing? Spec Life is another stream. I believe he streams on Twitch now, or mostly on Twitch. I've seen a few times, but somewhere. I know it's not on YouTube as much, but welcome aboard, Spec Life. Good to see you here. How are you doing? How can this guy catch up with VNAV again? Can you catch up with VNAV? Pretty good, thanks. Are you happy about JetBlue, man? Holy moly, this went from 600 to now whatever this is. I'll just make it shallow. That's it. 1200 a minute. Your ad blocker don't work on YouTube. Well, too bad. Too bad. Get YouTube Premium. That's the only way you can block those YouTube ads. I still don't understand what is this duct overheat. I'll just try to put it on the cool maybe. You think cool will help? I mean, we're not talking about crazy temperatures in there. It's gonna, I mean, it's gonna hide that message because there's a swear words in there. But yeah, I agree with that though. Let's see how ETA. Do we have anyone nearby us? Captain K, what's the transition altitude, by the way, here? I don't see anyone. There's no ATC around me. Is there any aircraft? Oh, there is one guy, I guess. Wonder where he is. 30 nautical miles out. Okay. Oh shit, we need to descend now. Oh, we definitely need to descend. Yeah, way too high. We got distracted again there, and gonna do a hold somewhere. Let me see. Menu, legs. Oh, legs don't hold on omlad. Why am I not getting omlad? Why cannot edit? Yeah, this is so all over the place. So alright, so let's do this. Go heading mode. Make your turn. Dougal McTavish. Hey, hello, welcome aboard. Sorry, can't stay, but hope you have a good flight. Thank you, Dougal McTavish. My friend, Dougal McTavish. He is the main head, the main brain for Simwing support, by the way. So, so if it wasn't for him, we would not be having Simwings. Thank you for all you have done for and all you're doing still for our communities, Dougal. Much appreciated, and get well soon. This LNAV does not work anymore. We lost LNAV, it's fine. Okay, we definitely need to shallow that descent. Yeah, we're right above the airport basically, so we're doing a little tour there. It's okay, folks. Yeah, we were planning to do the other. We were planning to do the VOR DME, so that we lost the top of the sand there once we realized that the weather has changed. There you go. See, it shows that I'm very high still. Very low actually. See, this is not highly reliable, I would say. Let's have a look at this. Oh, we can do Damux at this point. Do like Borav, and then we change it to Damux from here. Okay, and then we go from here. We go to Damux. That's it. Not sure why the speed is increasing there. Yeah, this VNAV, it's total wank right now. Just forget about it. Look at that. That's stupid. That's way stupid. All right. $126. Yep. Why are you not following LNAV? There you go. I did not press it. That's why. Yeah, we definitely blew that restriction right there. Alright, we're getting closer. 3017 also. That's why you always want to have a double crew here. Alright. Okay, lights on. Cabin crew, please be seated for landing. When I fly to New York, whenever the sim can handle any New York scenery. 225, we can drop one notch of flap. One. There you go. Do brakes, big brakes. Auto brakes to 2. I love the old style, like a trim wheel in there. Where you going? Second notch of flap. Are you doing omlod? What are you doing? Omlod, turn the other way. Hello? There you go. Now you're turning. Yes. Speed brake armed. Setting up for the approach. Yeah, the RNAV is not giving me a good indication of my altitude and everything, so. We just don't want to bust these altitudes, so keep an eye on that. Anvin, mandatory, Urtop 2000. If we're visual with the ground, so we're good, but so don't want to be that slow. Do you have visual runway? Not yet. Anvin, so Anvin is 4 nautical miles. Anvin is actually from Ortop. Look at that, beautiful. Visual with runway. Speed down to approach again. Get down. Kingston traffic K 589 Boeing 737-300 at 12 miles out from the approach runway 12. Be coming for a visual. I have an issue with the trim wheel on the honeycomb. It just, whenever I use the trim, it just puts a lot of trim, and I don't want that. Keep dropping those flaps. Yeah, altitude alert, web visual. Shallow that descent for the speed. Damn. We don't have visual technically, but that's an issue we have with the sim. Go 130. I really hate this whole fogginess, not fogginess, but weird haze that cast over the. Well, I got distracted there. Approaching minimums. Continue. Oh, we're way high now. The power back guy. Come on, my guy. Don't want to be over it. Less. Trying to have a less of 1,000. Yep. Jesus Christ, this enhanced cloudscape does sometimes destroy, enhance nothing. It only enhanced my frustration with it. Oh, overfloat. Go around. Why my throttle not moving? Why my throttle are not moving? Use autopilot. That's why I have no fucking control of the throttle. Kingston traffic came in at 589 going around. So somehow my throttle was not moving. You forgot to match the throttle lever position. Oh, is that what it is? I had no clue about that. We'll keep those flaps. Otherwise, the descent rate was not too bad. And then, damn, we missed it. You need to put them in the white side manually, then push them. Oh, there's a little pattern on the right side when you do disengage. Oh, I see. Keeping all the settings at 200, or keeping the flap still. Yep. Let's see if I want to do that again. Okay, I'll do that. Yeah, that's why I was like, why am I not having power to control the flare and everything? So Urtop is when we're gonna start the turn. Let me try this again. Legs. Peter, arrival. We can do this. Since the visibility is also pretty bad too somehow. 101. Okay. 123. We get that. Okay, we got that info. That's 1, 2. We'll do Kino. Do we have Kino? No, Faba La Ceda. Yeah, the approach was great, and then I lost that power there. I'm like, what? Was it? Was it? Where's my power? Was I need to drop that power off? So definitely we need to keep an eye on this altitude. Now we're gonna be turning soon. Let me speed it to 180. We can start turn anyway, so You knew, yeah. Yeah, I felt like something was off with my throttle because I was like, oh, why is it so slow? 60. Get that turning in a little bit more. One more, one notch of flap. One more notch of flap, I said, yeah. 2,000 feet, that is totally fine. Keep that turn coming. VOR lock. There you go. Let's keep an eye on this. One more notch of flap. Do we have to put the gear now? Oh no. We're good. Bro Walls on the gram, yo, what's going on? Welcome aboard. Thank you for tuning in. We are approaching Kingston for the second time. Yeah, we know the gear needs to go down in a second, but I just need to get the final approach in. You took my did I take you international airline? My bad. Oh, welcome aboard, my friend. Welcome aboard. Approach on. Come on, give me. So it is coming up. Localizer is alive. It's moving. VOR lock. That's something good, right? Get down. Here we go. Bring that flaps down. One more notch. Now we have one more extra notch to go at the end. 125. There you go. Last notch. Drop that speed, brother. Drop that speed. Alright, make sure you smash down the like and subscribe button, especially if you're new to the channel. And if you want to put those landing rates in. We'll see how that goes. Speed is coming down. On the glide path. Channel 1 only, not doing dual. We forgot to put the ILS is actually 270. There you go. We technically have the visual, but it's just weird enhanced cloudscape that it's ruining the whole. Are we even aligned? Yeah, we are. Check out the winds again. 20 knots down the runway. Brian Brazil, welcome aboard.
Approaching 1, 2.
Confirmed. Flap set. I need to bring it to the. There you go. Continue. Actually landing. down. Damn. Completely off of the flare. My bad. Manual braking. That's okay.
3,000 feet remaining.
We'll take that. Yellow Aviation, welcome aboard. A little bit of ballooning over there, but I don't know where to go. I'll go over there. Let's strobe off. I think it's good. Over here, we let this thing go. Great. Okay. You number off. Yeah, I just noticed the glide slope is slightly offset. Where is my? There you go. Yeah, probably was a bad replay, but it's okay. I'll take that. Oh. Sorry, I'm blinding you, man. There you go. Damn. Okay, no, great, straight. Park brakes on. If you bleed on, there you go. Everything is good. Over here, good. Let's turn off APU gen on indication because standby power. Okay. And it's time. Engine number 2 off. Engine number 1 off. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Kingston. This is, I think it is another runway 26 scenery, pier scenery. Very well done. Wish to see this weird kind of cloudiness, like that covers the runway lights. You can't see the runway lights very well. It's kind of like very hard to understand how you locate it. But this guy American, he flew with us. Are you in the chat? Did I not notice that you were flying with me the whole time? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Jamaica. What we're gonna do, we're gonna be disconnecting. Thank you so much for whoever flew with me next to you over there. Very much appreciated. Welcome. Welcome to Jamaica to you too. And let's disconnect from VATSIM. Here we go. And let's hop on the, let's see you guys want to see probably the landing rate. 175. Who said 175? Someone said something. 132. I guess Brian 376. You got the 7. Alright, so let's do the I love the cool down sound of the engines, by the way. I'm gonna bring the sound of the engines a little bit louder. We'll go and do the replay. A little bit rough here. About here. Yeah, it was so hard to see the runway. Let me have a look at the chat too. Oh, let me end the flight too. Finish flight. Flight has been completed. Yep, that's what we want. Alright, so let's see. I mean, glad that there was 20 knots headwind. But it was a Mac floater though. Let's have a look at this wing view. The water looks so nice though. Too much power in. A little bit too much power still. So I had trouble putting it down. Drifted off the runway a little bit there, and just like, damn, what's going on there? So look, another angle. Just quick angle from here, the engine, so we can see the replay on now. Alright, let's get to the other wing view. Then we'll go to the external views here. Wait, do we... There you go. Alright, see you next time. Goes right at 115. Yeah, floaty that. Alright, get your outside view. Let me see. There you go. I guess the cloud is so bad because of the artifacts from Enhanced Cloudscape. Ew. See, it was like, let me get down. That's it. Then the shift in there. Look at that. That's crazy. I was like, what the hell is going on? I also think I need to remove... oh, look at that. We'll dance it quite a bit there. Not the prettiest landing. Well, let's have a look at this way, and then the tower view, and then call it a day. Yeah, that's overflowed there. Over flare there once or twice, but that's the artifacts from I guess the I almost had it there if I did not over flare. This view is not that crazy, just a couple over flares. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for tuning in. Make sure you leave us a like and a subscribe. Check us out on www.simwingsupport.org if you want to participate to the project, and if you want to apply to receive a free setup so you can have your home flight simulator give it to you. We will be reopening application soon, so check us out. Keep you posted on my channel and on the website too for Simwings, and also you can join the Discord channel for Simwings. There's 2 Discord channels here. You can join them both. You will get all the information you need there in how to apply and how to help us too, and how to help the project and the community. So we'll see you next time. Probably it's going to be next week. We'll let you know when. We are 1 to 2 days schedule on the stream. So thank you so much again, and we'll see you next time. Aviaman is out. Blue skies, everyone.